Hope you are able to see my screen. Let's continue.
Yes, sir.
So till yesterday, I think we have completed very basics of conditional statements, okay, and loops we have seen, okay, and we have seen some basic questions also. We have seen if conditions, condition statement. Today we will see functions. What are the different types of functions that we have in Python, okay, and then we will go to file handling, okay. Since a lot of them are on vacation, okay, so is there anyone having plans for vacation and anyone is taking leave? No one, right? Okay. So let's see about functions. So what are basically functions and what is the use of functions in Python? What are the different types of functions in Python? Okay, how do we work with functions and all we will try to see. Okay, I'm commenting. So functions basically use the main purpose of functions is reusability of code. What is the reusability of code? Suppose if I want to write a piece of code or piece of functionality, okay, and reuse it anytime in my system, in my program, okay, instead of writing the same lines of code again and again, I will write a function. I'll create a function. I'll put that piece of code in that function, and I'll call that function wherever I need that entire, okay, implementation to be happen in that particular area. So the basic use of functions is reusability of code and to make your code more modular. Okay, modular means more understandable and more clear for the users. Okay, so that see, suppose I want to do multiple operations. Okay, instead of me writing everything in one code, I will convert it into separate functions. So each function will represent something. I can able to understand it easily. That is the reason you use functions. So what is modularity of the code? So modularity, and second thing is reusability of the code. So we will see how we use Python, I mean, functions in Python. Okay. So then see people whoever newly joined, I request you to please be staying till the last, okay, of the session, because I'm going to give you the syllabus. Okay, what are we seeing for the next 2 to 3 months? Okay. See, we are learning Python for the first. We are starting with the Python, okay, which is an extra course since there are people who are very new to the Python. So first step, function. How do you write a function in Python? If you know, it's very good. So DEF. DEF is a keyword in Python. Keyword means a word that is already predefined in Python, which can be used for certain purpose of it. Okay. If, for, while, okay, all these are keywords in Python. Every language has their own keywords. Python also has. DEF is one of the keywords in Python which is used to define a function. So you can say DEF, any function name. You can give any function name. FUN1. Function name is any name which should not be a keyword. I cannot say DEF if. Okay, I cannot say DEF for. All these are keywords. So except the keywords, you can give anything else. Or to be very frank, any except the identifiers, you can give anything else. Okay. You know, right? Identifiers. So sorry, only identifiers are supposed to be even. So I can say function one. This is one of the then I will write the parameters. So parameters are those which are used in your function definition, or you can say parameters are those which are used basically as part of your function body. Okay, or you can reuse them, or you can consider them as a variables that are being considered as part of your function body. So suppose I have a comma b. So here in Python, you don't say int a, int b like this. Int a. In Java, you say, right, int b or float a, float b. We don't say, because in Python you don't give any pre-declaration of variable data type. Okay, data type to a variable. So I can say a b. A b can be any data type. A can be a string and b can be a string, or a can be integer, b can be a string, a can be a list, or b can be a set. Any data type you can. That is what, because you don't pre-declare in Python. So then you can say colon, same like your if and for condition. Then you will enter it. See, just press enter after the colon. It will come to some place. This place is called indentation. You are maintaining some indentation. That means you are maintaining something that, see, in Java you write flower brackets, right? If you know Java, you write like this. In Python, you don't have flower brackets. Instead, you will use something called indentation. So you just press a tab button. So that means whatever you're writing is considered under this function. So for that representation, you will write something like this. Okay, got it right? So you can write anything. For example, I want to print, okay, print name, which is A. Okay, I want to print ID, for example, which is B. See why I'm doing it, because it should be under the tool. Okay? So this is just a A and B I'm printing, and then I'm calling the function. So this is called, please, you need to understand a couple of things. This is called function declaration. Okay, you're declaring a function here. Okay, declaration. So these are called parameters. A and B are called parameters. Okay, A and B are called, what are A and B are? These are all things you need to understand. Okay, when you are doing A and B are called parameters. This is called function body or function definition. Okay, whatever you're writing under it. Okay, not just this one. Anything that you write under it, either you call them as function body or function definition. Okay, function body or function definition. Okay, then you will call the function. Okay, how do you call the function? By the name of the function. What is the name of the function? FUNC1. You can give any name. I told you. Okay, name can be anything except the non-identity. Only identifiers or something that should be identified. Okay, like can be a variable. So you should give proper identifiers. So FUNC1 of, you can pass any data type to it. Okay, understood, right? This is called arguments. So I say 10 comma, suppose name I'm saying, right? Name is Nikhil. Suppose my ID, comma, suppose 100. Okay. See, I'm going to pass two different data types. This is a string and this is the integer. So this is called as arguments. They are called as arguments. Okay? You need to understand. These both are called as arguments, and these two are called as parameters. Whatever you are writing is a function body or function definition. So the entire thing is function declaration. So this is a concept. Okay. So when I run this program, see, I'm doing it. Hash is called comment. So when I comment it, it will not be considered. Okay. Understood, right? This hash is called comment. If you want to comment multiple lines, many lines, you cannot use hash. Hash is only for one line. So you can use triple quote starting and lasting. From where to where you want to comment, you start it there and close it there. So it will be commented. So when I run this program, what happens? See, I think it's been long days, right? Okay. It's been many days, so system is different. Uh, Let me go to the front. Okay, I have to create a new one, but okay, I'll copy the same thing. Control C. Let me open a new one, because maybe I think it is not. It's been many days, right? This shell would have not been given the right. So let me open a new shell again. New shell means new this thing. Because see, the same code, I'm not going to change the code. The only thing is like I'm going to open new. So people who are new today, okay, please be there, okay, till the last. I'll explain you the syllabus. So go to the new file, and then I'm pasting it. This is a simple function. So it will ask me to store the code. I will just say functions. It will ask me to replace as the functions one. So it will give me the output as name as Nikhil and ID is 100. Okay. So you understood, right? This is a simple program for writing a function in Python. So what is the difference? Okay, mostly everyone would have known what is there, but the problem, I mean, that the different thing that you need to understand in Java, Python, or any other language. Here in Python, you don't give any data type, okay, for declaring a parameters, and you can give any data type in the arguments. Okay, this is what you need to understand. This is a basic thing that you need to understand while you create any function in Python. So next thing, uh, we need to understand important thing called. Let me also see. So this is one more function. Okay. See, I will comment it from here to here. Okay. Three dots from here to here. So it will be commented. So this is one more thing. Okay. I'm just printing hello everyone and AB. I'm passing A as a list and B as string. I already told you can pass any data type. There's no problem. See, you're getting a list as A and Nikhil as B. Okay, it is printing A and B. And before that, it is printing hello everyone. That's what you're able to see. This is a small thing. And other thing that you need to understand is like global variable and local variable in Python. So this is very important that everyone should know in Python what is global variable, what is local variable, and what is the different. So let me make you understand. Global variable in Python is any variable that is defined outside the function that is called as global variable. Okay, and the scope of that global variable is throughout the program. I will explain you. Don't worry if you don't understand the definition. That's okay, but I'll explain. Local variable, any variable that is defined inside the function is called local variable, and the scope of that local variable is within the function only. Okay, what does that exactly means? Let's see. Okay, let's see this program. So try to. I'll comment it from here to here because see again I have to run and everything. It is taking time, right? So we will just comment it and we will try to work here. So what is generally meant by local variable and what is generally meant by global variable? Okay. I see few people joined apart from them. I request everyone to please be on staying in the call till the last, okay, till the last of the session so that I can explain you the syllabus. Okay, and also I'll explain you what are we going to see for next 3 months. Okay, I request you please be there in the. So, what is local variable? What is global variable? As we discussed, local variable is a variable which is defined or which is having a scope only within the function. Okay, and global variable is having anything that is defined outside the function is called global variable. Anything that is defined inside the function is called local variable. The scope of global variable is throughout the program, and the scope of local variable is within the function. So, for example, just think, generally the execution in a function starts outside the program, outside the function. So, generally, like what you need to do is, I'm just creating a list. Some L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a list. Okay. So this list is a variable. See, what is a variable? Variable is something that is assigning some value, right? That in Python, Python is an object-oriented language. Python is also object-oriented. Please understand, Python is not only the procedure-oriented like C. Python is also object-oriented like Java. I told you in the initial days, Python is both object-oriented and procedure-oriented. That means you can write step-by-step code like this, and also you can write everything within the concept of objects, classes, functions, methods, and all. Okay, Java is pure object oriented. Python is not pure object oriented. Okay, understood, right? C is procedure oriented. So Python can be written in both ways. A program in Python can be written both in object oriented way and a normal flow. This is a normal flow where you don't have anything called classes, objects only, right? So I can write the same program in Java, but everything should be equipped with class and objects. Okay, so I can call anything as an object in Python also because Python is also object. For example, so I have taken a variable L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of variable it is? It is a list variable. Why list variable? No, right? List variable is a variable which is generally enclosed with square brackets. Okay, and it is a sequence of numbers. It is not a single element. Okay. So I have taken. So generally, any function, the execution will start from here. Here means outside the function. Okay. Please need to understand outside the function. It will not be executed, or any execution will not start by inside the function. So first what happens? You are defining a list. So then what happens? You are calling a function. So you are saying FU1, Nikhil and Hyderabad and 1. So you are saying three variables. So what happens immediately whenever it see FUN1, it will understand, okay, there is a function call happen. Immediately it will go and check, is there anything called FUN1 as a function defined in the program, in the file. Immediately it will go to this file, this function, because a function call it encountered, then immediately it will go here. Okay, it saw, okay, FUN1 is there, FUN1 is defined here. So whatever the arguments you are passing here, that will be assigned as a reference to the variables or parameter that you define. In Python, there is no reference parameter. There is no only call by reference in Python. Please don't compare with Java. Java is a different language and Python is a different. So Nikhil will be assigned to A, and Hyderabad HYD will be Hyderabad assigned to B, and L means I'm passing directly L here, and this L is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because global variable. This is the variable only, right? Variable means you're just variable can be integer, can be a list, can be a tuple, can be anything. Okay. So why I'm saying it is a global variable? As per the definition, any variable that is defined outside the function is called as a global variable. Okay. So this variable is a global variable.
Sharing screen or
Oh
Nikhil,
my
we are
God.
not able to see your screen.
From when you have been experiencing it? Now
just
or
I think 1 minute.
acha, acha, acha. Then not a problem. So what I'm trying to say is, because I have been explaining everything. So any variable that is defined outside the function is called as a global variable. So this global variable generally, okay, will be considered here, and this is considered here. So now in my case, A is Nikhil, B is Hyderabad HYD, and L is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is what passed here. Okay. So here I'm going to print A. That means I'm going to print B, which is Hyderabad. And now the same L I'm defining as 5, 6, 7. So I'm passing L here, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. So this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now whenever it encounters the same variable with a different value on it, okay, or any variable. So any variable which is inside the function is called local variable. Okay. Got it right? But here I want to make you understand that same variable with a different value. So now what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be replaced by 5, 6, 7. Okay. And when I print L here, it will not print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will print 5, 6, 7. Okay. Why? Because local variable means simple. You just need to understand any variable that is defined inside the method is called inside the function is called local variable. Okay. Understood, right? So here, what is the problem is when I print L, it will print 567. Okay. Why the difference is local variable will have more power than global variable when anything that is there inside the function. Okay. My L will become now 567. Why? Because local variable will have more power. Because till here L is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But whenever L is now changed to 567, it is printing 567. So here it will print 567 instead of 1, 2, 3. So now first where the execution will start, here the execution will start. It will take the global variable, or that means a variable is defined. Then immediately a function call will happen. It will go and check any 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I think it's locking my
Hello? Still, you are not audible.
Bro, wait, they said that wait a minute.
Okay, you are able to hear me, everyone? Hello?
Yes.
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 Yeah, then it's fine. Now you are able to see my screen also, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what happens here for a simple thing? So here, when I print, it will become 567 because it will override my global variable with the local variable, and then it will print 567. Then it will come out of it. See, generally, whenever your function is completed, it will come out of the function, and then it will print L. This time, whenever it is printing L, it will only print 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because global variable will have more power outside the function. Global variable will have less power. Okay, when the same variable is overridden. For example, think that I don't have 567. Okay, think that I don't have 567. Now when I print it, it will only print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and also 1, 2, 3, 4. Because generally global variable is used everywhere. The scope of the global variable is across the function, across the program, when there is no local variable. Understood, right? Understood, right? When there is no local variable with the same name, the scope of it is across the function. But suppose that local variable is there and that local variable is taking, okay, overriding it. So local variable will have more power inside it. Okay, so when I print this program, I'll get what? I'll get local variable and global variable. So 567, which is local variable. So it is printing AB. AB is nothing but Nikhil and Hyderabad, as you know, and it should be L. L is now overridden with 567. So it will print 567. And then this L, this print L is nothing but 1, 2, 3. For example, think that I don't have this. Okay, I'm commenting. So when I'm commenting it, when I run this program, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. Because global variable will be across the whole program. Okay, you understood, right? And this local variable cannot be printed outside. For example, think that I am taking one more variable called L3 equal to 1 to 5. Okay, I cannot print L3 somewhere outside the function. The scope of L3 is only within the function. Any local variable can be used inside this function. Till here only I can use. Anywhere I can use. That means I can print anywhere. Okay, I cannot print, for example, I'm printing, I'm trying to print L3 here, it will throw me an error. What error I got? There is nothing called L3, okay, defined, because it is not visible to your program. The scope is not, okay, there outside the function. L3 you can only print here. See, I'm not printing L3 outside the function. Inside the function, I'm printing L3. This time it will print. Because L3 is a local variable, it can be only used inside the function. Okay. So if I run this program, now I will get the answer as 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, when I come down, this is the latest result. Hope you understood, right? So which is nothing but A Nikhil, B Hyderabad, A Nikhil, B Hyderabad, 5, 6, 7, 4 L, L3 1, 2, 5. Okay. Then this print L, last print L, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with the scope and then the variables usage, global and local.
Yes.
Is everyone? What about others? I just want others to also say it.
Nikhil, I have a doubt. Now, say if at all, hypothetically speaking, the situation arises where if we want to use the global variable inside a function or the local variable outside a function, there is no way. I mean, We cannot use it, right? That is what you're saying.
No, I can use it. Global variable means it is globally acceptable. If you don't have global variable, see the point is global variable will be generally used, okay, anywhere inside or outside. If there is no local variable with the same name, if there is any local variable, then it will override the global variable. Understood, right? Okay. The scope of local variables. See, ultimately here I just want to make you understand what is local, what is global, what is the scope of local, what is the scope of global. That's all. Scope means what is till where it is valid, or till where you can use it. Local can be only used within the function, and it can be declared only within the function. Global can be declared outside the function. It can be used anywhere in the function, inside or outside. If at all you don't have local, or if you have local also. For example, if I have local, so I'm thinking I'm printing L5. Okay, I can print L5 inside it. You understood, right? Got my point,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes.
I can print L5 inside. I can take instead of I can take L. Now I can print anything. See, L is not defined. Okay, sorry. I should not print L here because L is defined, right? L is defined. Why it's okay outside it is not defined. I can print L5 now. See, see what I'm trying to say is this variable can be used inside also. This variable can be used outside also. This variable, wherever you're declaring, can be only used inside. You cannot use outside. That's the main thing. That a simple example. Okay, see, all these are very basics and very initial things that you want to learn when you are starting any programming. Okay, see, we have not even started 0.1% of our syllabus, to be very frank, and this is an extra course. As we progress, we are going to see so many things deep dive in the coding part. Okay, so it is not even 0.1% of what we are going to. What is our syllabus? Entire Python course I am teaching is equal to 0.1% or 1% of our course, because we are going to see n number of frameworks, the entire end-to-end projects, Git, Jenkins, API testing, manual testing. Okay, so Selenium concepts. So it is a very huge, vast syllabus. Okay, performance testing, okay, API testing, both automation, manual. So many things, multiple frameworks involved. So this is something that is just a part of the course, and you need to know the basics. Someone is learning for the first time. I'm not going very deeply into it. I'm trying to tell you the overall concept of how it works. Okay, that is done. Hope everyone is clear. Now we will see other topic called keyword arguments, and other is default parameters. Okay, these two are very important. Keyword arguments. See, these are all different topics as part of your functions. So what is meant by keyword arguments? Keyword arguments means keyword arguments means the definition says providing the parameter name which assigning the which assigning the arguments. Okay, that means I will try to tell you. Instead of which I can say while assigning the arguments. For example, simple thing I can just explain you right away here. Okay. So I'm taking I'm also commenting it. See, commenting, right? This is like multi-line comment. Many lines you can comment by triple quotation, starting and ending. So this is a keyword argument. I'll share you the notes. I already shared the notes. People who join newly, who paid amount, I'll share you again. So I have taken a function one, FQN1. Okay. Two parameters. I'm printing AB. See, but here you see, right? Generally, what you need to know is generally this is the function. Function call always happens outside the function. So if I pass, suppose hi, okay, I can pass any data type, right? This is what in Python. You don't have it in Java or any language because Python does not use any data type before it's assigned. So here, generally, if I give first argument, it will be assigned to first variable parameter. Second argument will be assigned to second parameter. That is a general concept of function. Okay. And you are printing A will be printing I, and B will be printing hello. But in keyword arguments, what keyword arguments is, you can still interchange the variables, okay? But you should give the parameter name while you are interchanging, okay? Or you can give, understood, right? So I'm saying B equal to Nikhil, A equal to Hibernate. So generally, for example, if I don't say B equal to or A equal to, Nikhil will be assigned to A and Hyderabad will be assigned to B. But if I'm giving the name of the parameter in the arguments, okay, with the assignment of the parameter, so in this case, B will be going to Nikhil and A will be going to. See, I should print A here and B here. Instead, I'm interchanging it, but I'm giving the name of the variable, so name of the parameter. So this is also allowed, and this is the keyword. You're passing the keyword. You're passing the name of the parameter to the argument. So when I run this program, it will be hi hello and Hyderabad Nikhil. Okay, so it is hi hello and Hyderabad Nikhil instead of Nikhil Hyderabad. If I don't have this, it will be Nikhil Hyderabad. Because first will be defaultly assigned to first, second will be assigned to second. But if you want to interchange and assign, you can also say that. You can do it for n number of parameters. I may have, suppose, C, D. Okay. See, I should pass n number, equal number of parameters. Okay, that's one thing I will try to tell you now. Okay, so I'm assigning BC, and I can also say, can I do like this? Can I say D equal to something, and then C equal to something? Can I do like this?
Yes.
I mean, if I run this program, huh?
Yes.
You understood now? I hope you're clear, right, everyone? So you can give it, you can assign it with n number of variables. And there is something like keyword arguments also. I will try to tell you not now in this topic while we are discussing like multiple arguments. In the as we progress, okay, in the functions or in the object-oriented concepts or something, I will try to explain you that concept. Okay, right now I will not discuss it because maybe you understand it, but you don't know where exactly it should be implemented. So we will see with an example later. Couple of topics I'll explain you in functions in the later. So now with the same thing, this is called keyword arguments. You understood, right? So now there is one more concept called default parameters. Default parameters. What is meant by default parameters? I don't understand. So the definition says giving the value for the parameter. For example, for example, for example, if I have 4 parameters, I should always pass 4 values, 4 arguments. Okay. So I'm just saying here itself I'm giving value to D. Okay. Instead of giving as argument, I'm giving values. For example, if I give, okay, let me just show you what is the error, then I'll explain. For example, how many parameters you have, that many arguments you should have. Okay. Suppose I have only 3. Okay. What happens if I print it? What happens? I'll get an error. I'll get an error saying that one positional argument is missing for D. Hope you understood, right? I'll get a type error because I'm only passing 3 arguments. For example, the concept is default parameter. So I'm passing suppose 5,000. I'm sorry, what happened here? I'm passing 5,000. Okay, and I have only 3 parameters. So what is the use of this default parameter is, even though I have 4 parameters and only 4 parameters or only 3 arguments, defaultly it will take the value as 5,000 if you don't give value here. If you give some value, it will replace it. For example, you are giving D equal to 3. This will replace this value. So 500 will become n something like this. Okay. If you don't give it, it will automatically take 5,000. For example, if I run this program now, I will not get anything. I got 5,000. Do you got it? So defaultly, you have to assign some value, okay, or anything like you can say C equal to suppose 8,000, okay, and you are saying that you are only passing 2. When I run this program, I got my 8,000 and 5,000. You understood, right, everyone? You can get it right from one example. You can get the whole understanding of it, right?
Yes.
You got it. You got it, right? So what I'm trying to say is, it will take the default value. The concept itself is called default parameter. It will take if you don't pass any argument, okay? Because there is a linkage to KWRDS and cards, okay, which I'm going to explain in the next, maybe next topic, okay. So you just need to understand how many arguments you have, how many parameters you have, that many arguments you are supposed to pass. If you pass less also, that's fine, but you should pass the value of that in the declaration itself. That means you should pass the value of it here itself, so that it will default to take that if you don't give anything. If you give anything, it will replace it. Suppose 8,000 will be replaced by, if you see the output, it will replace by this and this will be replaced by this. If you give something, it will take D and F as this only. But if you don't give anything, it will take D. Okay. So this is a very basic understanding. So, and then there is one more thing which you need to understand. Call function call inside a function. Okay. Lambda function tomorrow I'll explain. So I'll explain probably today itself, and then we will see this function inside a function. And then we'll close off for today, and we will see this implementation. See, these are all basics, okay, like topics we are seeing. So where are this useful? Where are we exactly using this in the program? All these things is very important, okay, because that is what we are going to see, right? Understood, right? So where are this useful and what is the need of it? Let's see. So lambda function is a special function in Python. Okay? Lambda function is a special function in Python. I mean, it is called anonymous function because anonymous means unknown function. Because you don't use DEF in Python, okay, for creating a lambda function. See, this is a general function. Okay? Generally, if you want to define any function, you will define a function like this. For example, for a basic function, if you want to define it, you will define DEF and then you will give arguments, you will give the function name. This is the basic format of a function, right? You will call the function and you will pass the arguments. So the same thing if I do using lambda, lambda is one of the keyword again in Python. Keyword means it's a special word in Python. The lambda is called as anonymous function because there is no name. Anonymous means unknown function, because you don't use lambda function by DEF. Okay, you'll use by lambda, LAMBDA, lambda. So the same thing, the same program, or the same code, if you want to write using lambda, you say lambda a comma b. A comma b are the two parameters, colon. See this one. Okay. Lambda a comma b colon, and what are you printing? You are printing a plus b. Okay, comma. You are printing a plus b. Okay, and then print the function body, the entire function call. Function call you are printing the function. See here you should get Nikhil and Hyderabad, and you will also get Nikhil and Hyderabad for this. So 2 times Nikhil and Hyderabad you will get. So Nikhil Hyderabad. So none you are getting because you are going to print it here itself. That's okay. That's not a problem. So or generally you can assign it like this, some a equal to, and you can print a instead of it. Or you can say instead of a, or you can say a1 and then print a1. So when I run it, okay, that's okay, not a problem. So here what you are understanding here is this Nikhil Hyderabad for this function and this nickel hydride again you are getting for lambda function. Okay, so there are so many things. Okay, we have lambda, we have filter. Okay, so we are going to see all these things in the future. Let me explain you all these things in the upcoming things. Because how do you filter according to if I give a list, I want to filter only certain things. Okay, I want to print only map, I want to map certain things. All these are actually implementation on top of this. Okay, we will see these examples as we progress. Okay? So this is one of the functions. And one more thing, very importantly, you need to understand, I have suppose n number of functions. I have function 1, and suppose think that this is one more function. Let me take it control C, I'll take it as function 2. Okay, let's see function 2. So how to call a function inside a function? You can call a function inside a function by like this. Okay. You understood, right? You understood, right? This is a function. I did not call it. I just gave the function definition. I have one more function. I'm calling the function inside this function. You can call it. So generally, how the execution will start? Execution will start from here. It will immediately go to function 2 because it will encounter a function call and it will go to the function definition here, function declaration here. It will pass Nikhil and hello to it. It will print Nikhil hello BCD, which is 8500, and it will again get a function call. Immediately it will go to function 1. It will get AB, which is A plus B, Nikhil and Hyderabad. So you will get on, finally you will get as A means what? Nikhil Hyderabad 8500 and high, sorry, high you will get, hello you will get, 8000, 5000 you will get, and then Nikhil Hyderabad you will get. Got it right? Hi, hello, 8500 and Nikhil Hyderabad. Okay, you got it right? So you're just concatenating here. So that's where you get Nikhil Hyderabad. And then you're calling a function inside a function. This is a very basic statement and basic program or basic understanding of calling a function inside a function. Got it right? So we will see this implementations later. This implementation means like you have a huge function and you want to call inside one function to other function and then link multiple functions, link multiple modules together. All these things we'll see in page object model. In the concept of page object model in your implementation. So we need to have what is this function call inside a function, what is this lambda function, what is this keyword arguments, what is this default parameters, what is a global variable, what is a local variable, how to define a function, what, okay, all these things should be known to you so that you can use this in the implementations wherever as we progress. So people can drop off. I request all the people who are there before, who are already there in the project, so in the course, they can drop off. Thanks, guys. And who are newly joined today, they can please stay back.
Thank you, Nikhil.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. So many people new today, right? Thank you, guys. So please there. Thanks for everyone for staying so long. So let me explain you the syllabus today, okay? So let me explain about me and then I'll explain about the syllabus of it. So myself, Nikhil, I have been teaching in this same institute for more than 5 years, and the overall teaching experience I have around 8 years, okay? And this is about my teaching experience. And I've been teaching this course for more than 4 years in the same institute with entire equipped with the system because this is not new course or new teaching for me in this institute with this course. And second thing, coming to my professional experience, I have around 12 years experience in IT. I worked as a QA analyst, lead engineer, as well as a test lead, and also currently I'm working as a test manager in one of the renowned MNC. Okay, so I work in more closely for uh, uh, with more on the project management side and also on the test planning side. Okay, so this is short about me. So I hope everyone here has given their basic info. Okay, if anyone missed, please let me know. what is the use of, I mean, for what is your background and what is the need of joining this course. Okay, so let me explain you quickly, okay, about the syllabus and all the items that we are going to see in the syllabus, okay, for next few months. Okay, so I'll explain you the course, complete course content, what is the benefit that we are getting in this course and what is the use of this course. So I already, there are few people who have already registered and they're running the course. So you don't need to worry. We are now in functions. I'll explain you everything as a backup course. Okay. One day we will see the entire backup course. Okay. So I'll give you the notes every day. We'll create a WhatsApp group once your registration is done. Okay. So let me explain you syllabus first. Then I will ask you if you have any questions. We will discuss on it. Fine. So hope everyone is able to see my screen. Is that fine? Is that everyone able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Let's quickly jump into the syllabus part. Okay. So this is all about my syllabus. So we are going to see the namesake. It is Selenium with Python, but in reality we are seeing the full stack testing. Full stack testing means entire testing. Okay, so initially we will start with Python programming, since I see that so many people here are new for Python and also Selenium. So as an additional course, I'm going to take Python. Okay, so we will see for 7 to 10 days entire Python course. After that, so 7 to 10 days, because this is an additional course for me, I'm not going to teach entirely very deep, but every topic of Python is covered here in my course. Okay, along with that, whoever registers to my course, you will get a premium course note of videos of 170 videos from Durgasofts directly. Okay, this will be for those people who have registered my course. Okay, not for everyone. So the general costing of it is around 8,000 rupees if you buy it uh, outside, but if you are buying as part of my um, uh, course itself, you will get around 170 videos, okay, as a free of cost as soon as you have done with the registration. Okay, so initially we will see with Python programming. So once we are done with the Python programming, we will see Selenium concepts. Okay? Selenium concept means we will see about entire automation, like how to automate every part of web application. Okay, for those people who don't know what is Selenium with Python, Selenium is an automation testing tool. Okay, which is generally used to do automation of web applications. Okay, web application means those applications which you are hosting on web, which can be a Chrome or Firefox or any of the Safari or any of the browsers. So you are able to automate anything that is launched in a browser. So for example, you can launch IRCTC website in Google Chrome or Facebook. Any application you can take and you can automate using Selenium. Okay, which is launched in browser. So, and the demand of Selenium is very huge in the market. Why we are learning Python? Python is more easy, more simple. Python has equal opportunities like Java. Okay, Python is easily understandable, easily codable, and it has more demand in the market. Right? Okay, so that is the reason. Java is still the market leader, but I could say Python is something that is booming now, and a lot of companies are transitioning from Java to Python, since the implementation is easy and you can able to do a lot of things apart from automation in Python, because Python being itself a scripting language, you can do data analytics, data manipulations. Okay, along with automation you can do web scraping and all stuff which Java cannot do it by itself. Okay, so that is something which companies are now looking in, and they are migrating from Java to Python. And there are huge openings in Python. Okay, with Selenium, you can just go through Naukri. Naukri is not my website. You can just go, because I cannot claim that okay, this many openings are there. You just go to Naukri, type Selenium WebDriver and Python. You can see hundreds and thousands of openings. Okay, with Selenium and Python, like because so many companies are using it nowadays. So we will see all the Selenium concepts, how to automate drop downs, drag and drop windows, frames, mouse events, okay, weights, locating the elements, everything as part of your Selenium will be discussed. That means entire website how to automate we will see. Then we will see frameworks, because when you go for an interview, they would ask you, right, what is the framework that you worked? Okay, can you explain about your project? So you cannot just say that this is my project in a theoretical way, because no one is ready to hear your theory They are ready to see whether your implementation is strong or not, whether your coding skills are strong. See, one thing please note to be noted, anyone wants to be in IT for a very long time, okay, they should know coding. This is a fact, even though you accept or not, because coding is something that can make you demand in the market. People who knows more coding will have more value in the market, and people who knows coding will survive for a long time in it. Okay, so that is a fact. Fact means that is a truth. Whether you accept it or not, the companies are doing this. So everyone should be knowing automation. If you are into automation testing, if you want to be into testing, there is no scope of manual in market. You cannot just get a job only with a manual skill, even though you are having a very good domain expertise. See that you're working on banking domain or ETL tester, or you may be a API tester or a DB tester or whoever it is. A skill without automation will not sustain you for a long time. Please understand it. Maybe for a certain experience that is fine, but your gaining experience will obviously bounce back. That's what you need to understand, and you need to look forward for automation. And it's a very good time for people who are choosing 4 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years is somewhere where you can able to 5 to 8 years is a place where you can able to transition yourself as an automation engineer, which can gain you a lot of knowledge and which can also benefit your career growth. Okay, so now coming to the frameworks, very important in Python, we are going to see all the frameworks in Python. Like we have total 5 frameworks which are very popularly known. In Java, you know, right? TestNG, BDD, Cucumber, okay, hybrid framework. Similarly, in Python, you have PyUnit, which is just like JUnit in Java. We have PyTest, which is like TestNG in Java. Okay, we are using page object model, which is the design pattern. We are going to see BDD framework, and we are going to see robot framework. Okay, in Python. Okay, we are going to see 5 frameworks on a basic level, and we are going to see 2 projects end to end. 2 projects end to end means how to create a framework from the scratch. Okay, so that we are going to see as part of 2 projects and 5 framework. We are seeing the overview. Overview means every method, everything that is there in that frameworks we'll see, but on a high level, and 2 projects we'll see end to end, so that we will get a complete experience. Because within 2 3 months, I cannot give you entire 3 years or 4 years of expertise that is given, right? Got it, right? So whatever is possible within our scope, we will see entirely in a very deep and integrated way. Okay. So then it is not done it. We are going to see Git Jenkins. We are going to see API testing, manual and automation both. All this is included in this course. Okay. The course name is only Selenium with Python, but we are seeing API testing, API manual, API automation, Git Jenkins, 2 projects, 5 frameworks, entire Selenium, entire Python, manual testing, agile methodology, okay, and performance testing. All this will be covered in the course. Hope everyone is saying it. All this will be covered, and I have been teaching in this same course from last 4 years. Okay, so there is no concept whether uh, it could be done or not within the timeline or what is keep to what is there, because I have complete. You can go through YouTube and see all my videos. Okay? There are hundreds and hundreds of videos you can find for better understanding and demo purpose. So I'll teach everything very neatly, very clean, and very understandable way for a layman, so that you can get more things in a detailed way. So this is all about the syllabus. What are we seeing? We are seeing Python, we are seeing Selenium, we are seeing 4 5 frameworks, we are seeing 2 projects, we are seeing Git Jenkins, we are seeing API testing, automation manual, manual testing, we are seeing agile methodology, we are seeing performance testing, we are seeing, and that's not done yet. Okay, I'm going to share you interview sample resume, 150 plus HR contacts directly. I'll share you to you. Okay, or 200 HR contacts. You can directly call them once you are completed with your training and your complete practice. They can, directly schedule an interview within their organization, and I can hire you. And then important interview questions I'll share. Okay, all this will be shared by me. Okay, so course duration is around 2 to 2.5 months. Weekends there are no classes, Saturday and Sunday. Every day you will get the recording videos from DurgaSoft online team. You can claim an experience of 2 to 2.5. See, people who train for 2-3 months and ask you to claim for 5-6 years, that's not truth. Okay. So the truth is 2 to 2.5 years experience. I will give you so much more than what is required. Okay. Then the timing will be 9 to 10 p.m. We'll create a WhatsApp group. You can share doubts. I'll share materials and share all the updates in that. Got it right? You understood right, everyone? So you can please contact DURGASOFT team for any of the updates. So these are the numbers that you want to contact them. So you can contact them and get yourself registered. So we have already started class. I'm going to give you backup class for 2 days, okay, or 1 day, more than that. So I'm going to teach you entirely what we have discussed from the day one. Already there is some people who have already registered and working on it. Got it right? So yeah. So any doubts, anyone?
Hey, hi Nikhil.
Yeah, hi.
Actually, my doubt is you are the part of that WhatsApp group, means you can resolve our issues
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that.
I am the one who created the group. Okay.
Okay.
I will add you in the WhatsApp group as soon as you have done the payment. Okay. You can just we will have a DurgaSoft team there for any technical glitches you face. You can directly contact them, or you can contact me for doubts. Not me, anyone can also answer that doubts, right? If you have you are in the class and everyone in the class you have a question and people, if not me, anyone can answer. So what I'm trying to say, there is a more interaction between us. Okay? So that interaction will be there on everyday basis as soon as you yourself register.
One more thing, did you support our post class, means after the completion of this course? Did you support the team?
Sure, that I have been doing for many years. Yes.
Okay, that's it from my side. Thanks.
Thanks. Anyone else? Any doubts? So please do it by tomorrow itself, or maybe within 2-3 days. The reason I'm saying is we have already started class. Okay, so it's an ongoing batch. So backup class would be little difficult. See, there is no doubt in it. You can go through YouTube for my basic videos. Today I think I have given a demo as well, and tomorrow also you can come and listen. Not an issue. Okay,
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Harsh.
fine. Thanks. What? Anyone else who wants to speak one by
I
one?
have one question. This is Ajit here.
Who is this? Sorry.
Ajit here.
Yeah, Ajit. Hi, Ajit. Yeah, tell me.
It's regarding the API course, which is part of this curriculum. So will it be enough detailed manual and automation will be covered?
Yeah, tell me. It will be for 2 to 2.5 years experience level. I'll cover it.
Okay.
In Selenium and Python using REST API for 2 to 2.5 years experience level, I'll cover it.
Okay.
Yes. What about others? Anyone else wants to speak, or you are good with it?
Sir, everything is okay.
Yeah, Raviteja, please tell.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, tell me. Okay, fine. Seems like no one having any doubt, or everyone is good with it. So you want to speak, please unmute and speak, or you can message me in the chat. I'll just go it. You can check the chat. Already DurgaSoft team has already given the contact and details. You can please go through the chat and read it. Okay. So if you have any doubts, anyone, you can please ping them. Okay. So got it right? Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, team.